I swear, it feels like every single week, whether it's a pay-per-view or just mainly Raw in general, I talk about how inconsistent the shows can be, and to me personally, they feel it. Tonight was a prime example of that. Okay, seriously. Kick off Monday Night Raw with the Authority. Triple H, the King of Kings, God, and the Queen of Queens, of course, comes to the ring. They say that tonight is their last night, and they're saying goodbye to the WWE Universe. And Stephanie wishes us a happy Thanksgiving. AKA, she has to go freaking have God's fourth child. Pray to God it's a boy. Please be a boy. So he could be like a 19-time world champion by the time he's like 32. Anyways, that was a quick little promo. I know a lot of people like myself have mentioned how usually the Authority promos are kind of lengthy and a little too lengthy, but they did what they needed to do and they got out of the ring. And then, basically, Triple H mentioned how that, in a few weeks, that Raw's not going to be, WWE's not going to be around because whoever's the new authority figure, whoever's in charge, is not going to handle it. And and this was a stupid question. Freaking Triple H was all like, "So what are you gonna watch? What are you gonna do when Monday Night Raw is not around?" I'm like, LOL, this Monday Night Football god. Okay. So then we go on to a returning surprise, Daniel Bryan. Yes. Bryan Danielson, as you internet marks would call him, the American Dragon. But in all honesty, it was cool to see Daniel Bryan back. Obviously, a lot of people miss Daniel Bryan. Me personally, I miss Daniel Bryan. So him coming back was kind of cool. Him being apparently the authority figure for the night, basically being the guy who's running the show for the night. And I thought, okay, that's cool. I have no problem with that. So then he calls out to the former Team Authority, Seth Rollins, Jerry Mercury, Jamie Noble, Kane, Lana, Mark Henry, and Luke Harper. And he basically had like a job for every single one of them. Basically saying how, Mark Henry is going to be facing Ryback soon, like coming up. Luke Harper's got an IC title match against Dean Ambrose. Kane's going to be Concessions Kane. It's kind of funny how he brought up Dr. Shelby. I'm glad they snuck that in there for the promo. Like, oh, I wonder what Dr. Shelby would think of Corporate Kane. That was kind of cute, but and saying that tonight that Seth Rollins would be in a handicap match. It would be Seth Rollins and two tag team partners chosen by the WWE Universe and WWF. They had Luke Harper, Mark Henry, Kane, Mark Henry, and option C was JJ Security, aka Jamie Noble and Jerry Mercury. And of course Seth Rollins was like, what the hell? And then Rusev had to either pledge allegiance to the American flag or simply be in a huge ass battle royal to determine who's the United States champion. Yeah. So then we had Ryback versus Mark Henry. Short match. Ryback wins. Why the hell did they do this at WrestleMania 29 is beyond me. They did mention the fact that, God, who was one to beat you for 2 years. So I'm glad they kind of snuck that in there too. So there was a lot of sneaky good moments. Then after the match, I had a little, God and Stephanie are going to the limo. And Vince is there. Vince is like, oh, I'm not mad. I'm disappointed in you. And I've never been sorry. Stephanie, don't be sorry. The only thing I need to do, I'll ever be sorry. Spend Thanksgiving with you. Damn it. I'm like, damn. Vince going ham. Shit. Okay. So then we had the Intercontinental Championship between Joker's long lost son, Dean Ambrose, versus Luke Harper. Match itself wasn't too bad, pretty good. They actually gave these guys a lot of good time, long work to do. Basically, lengthy match, so it was good. Both these guys are talented. I'm a fan of both these guys, so it was win-win. And overall, not a bad match. But then, later in the match, Harper gets himself disqualified by shoving Ambrose to the referee. Ambrose wins by disqualification. I'm thinking, okay. Remember how I mentioned last night how the referees were like, I don't know what disqualification is. Now it's like, oh god, now they sound to fix their shit. It's better late than never. So Dean Ambrose literally starts beating the hell out of Luke Harper after the match, basically doing what he was planning to do, what he did to Bray Wyatt last night, with the table, the ladders, the chairs. But Bray Wyatt comes out of the crowd, sneaks up behind him, beats him up, and then, quote-unquote, buries him with the announce table and a bunch of chairs, not just steel chairs, but also, announcer's chair, Michael Cole, JBL, Lawler's chair. So, a lot of people were disappointed of the ending being. It builds up to their match. I mean, how else do you want to build that? You want Dean Ambrose to become the Intercontinental Champion after Luke Harper's had for a week? I mean, I don't know why some people were so upset about this match. It was good. It did what it needed to do. Neither guy looks that bad. So, it is what it is. And it gets cheap heat, too. And then we give up the whole Big E's vignette for a New Day. And he also had another one later that night, along with him, Kofi Kingston, and Xavier Woods. At the end of the New Day is coming next week. Again, guys, WWE's not racist by any means of imagination. So then you had, you had Santino Marella come out, and I'm like, okay, Santino seems like he's in good shape. I'm not saying that he was fat or overweight or anything, but he seems like he's in good shape ever since he's taken some time off. He's quote-unquote retired from WWE. And he comes out with Larry the Cable Guy to promote their new movie, Jingle All the Way 2, going straight to Blu-ray and DVD. This is not Grumpy Cat. I'll give that credit. They were just cutting some corny jokes saying that how Stone Cold Steve Austin's his best friend and that he's going to be Stone Cold Creamery. Anyways, we had a tag team title match between Star and Cold versus Damien Sandow and the Mizdow, and the Miz and Damien Mizdow. And it was kind of funny, obviously Damien Sandow coming out with the toy tag team title belt, the little toys you get at like freaking Walmart for like $8 maybe. But kind of funny he comes out with them, of course, because the Miz actually has the championships. But overall, this match was short and sweet. It was okay. Miz and Sandow retained championships, right move, obviously, and they did what they need to do. Sandow continues to get cheered while the Miz gets booed, and we all know it's separations around the corner, which Sandow obviously faced and Miz will be the heel. And then you have Kane working the concession stand, and I never thought in my lifetime as a kid I'd ever see Kane work a concession stand. I'm just letting you guys know that, really. Okay, then you have Rusev coming out saying that they don't want to have the Battle Royal, that they don't want to, that he's not going to be brainwashed by dumb Americans, that Rusev was saying, and now comes Sergeant Slaughter, they started doing the national anthem, and Rusev, talks trash to Slaughter, yada, yada, yada. It's like, Rusev, in some way, Rusev, you guys know me, I can't stand Rusev, not because he's a heel, I just think he's just a waste of time, space, sucks, and he's just there, so get him at WrestleMania. I mean, not that I care, but wouldn't you have a big, dominant, strong guy who's supposed to be a threat, like Rusev, defend his United States Championship in a battle royal against most likely a bunch of jobbers, than just simply, go against his beliefs, and instead of, thrashing, the American flag, you have to go for it. I mean, I know with the whole Ferguson thing tonight, maybe the original plan was a battle royal, and then like, shit, we gotta change this, oh boy. So then you have Fandango with Rosa Mendes, aka Dora the Explorer. The reason why I say Dora the Explorer is because she had the Dora the Explorer theme song for God knows how many years. Versus Justin Gabriel, basically a rematch of was on the pre-show, match lasted like a minute. Fandango wins, yay, can't wait for him to get squashed by freaking, Cena in 2 weeks. So then you have Big Show coming in. Oh my god, this promo was horrible. Oh Jesus, man. Trying to explain why he did what he did, but he said that he wasn't sincere. He says he would have known that the match, if he would have known the match turned out, he would go back. He put his body on the line, and the fans owe him one, yada yada yada, he wants to start over. And he says that he dares anyone to come out, from the back that's basically talking trash about him. doesn't come. Which I thought he would. No, it was Eric Rowan, who apparently, according to Big Show, is Sheamus upside down. If someone can explain to me how that makes sense, I would like give you $1 because I don't understand how that makes sense. How you Sheamus upside down? Anyways, Eric Rowan grabs the show basically says, hey, get out here, kid, get out here before you get hurt. And he's like, I don't like bullies. And then Eric Rowan starts beating up on Big Show. Big Show is. I'm thinking, okay, I thought this whole thing was to have Big Show feud with Cena. Unless they're gonna have like Eric Rowan versus Big Show next week, and Big Show beats the holy hell out of Eric Rowan and comes for the save, and then 2 weeks later they have a match at TLC. I mean, I don't know. Yeah. By the way, no Sting tonight, guys. Yeah, we'll get to that later. So then you have Seth Rollins is backstage with the Stooges, aka Mercury and Noble, and then Dolph Ziggler walks in and he's like, hey, don't worry, guys. I asked my 1.4 million Twitter followers to vote for you. Yeah. And Rollins is like, half my life. So then you have Nikki Bella with her big titty new Divas champion, Wonder Woman Bella, sister, Nikki Bella. And out comes, oh god, I told you I'm this person. And people have been asking me like all day. I had one person comment my review last night saying, why do you prefer Nikki Bella over AJ? I basically gave him every reason I could think of, and it was actually legitimate reasons. And this is one of the reasons why I'm glad this little 12-year-old bitch is no longer the champion. Oh yeah, let's be honest. I'm like, haha, you used a freaking Jersey Shore line from 2011. Basically saying, oh, that you're more of you're bigger skank than your sister is. First of all, how the hell is that true? Bree's only made out with what? AJ, obviously, and Bryan on TV. Meanwhile, AJ made out with half the roster in the span of a year. And she's married to one of the biggest man whores in recent wrestling history, aka Phil Brooks. AJ fans, I dare you to test that. I frickin' dare you to defend that. Anyways, so you had a match between Bree and AJ. Match overall, it was whatever. Nikki distracts AJ, Bree gets the win, 1, 2, 3. And I know people are like, oh, and then AJ grabbed the mic and saying that, oh, talent is not sexually transmitted. And I'm like, what the fuck are you? And again, hypocrite to the max with AJ. Ooh, when did she get her magical push when she was getting it really shoved down her throat? Wasn't that when she was dating Phil Brooks? CM Punk, the CM Punk guy. He was like WWE champion for like over a year. Not a hypocrite, is she? Oh wait. Thank you. So then we move on to, by the way, before anyone says, oh, Bree's a heel, guys, tomorrow's her last day of being Cinderella, alright? If you saw the way she looked at Nikki after, she won the title, backstage at WWE.com, you'll see that she's just using Nikki. Poor Nikki, not really. Anyways, you had Adam Rose and the Bunny versus Tyson Kidd and Natalya. So apparently in today's day, you can't have a man versus a woman, but you can have a bunny versus a woman. Yeah. So, God. Tyson Kidd rolls up. Adam Rose and wins. Thank God. And the bunny, and oh God. I can't take this seriously. Oh my God. I know people are like, oh, Sami Zayn's the bunny. The freaking bunny. Don't get me wrong, I like Sami Zayn, but the goddamn bunny. Alright. I'm done with the bunny. Okay, I'm done. And then Renee Young, the cute Canadian Renee Young, interviews Ryback, the big guy. Apparently the big guy's hungry and he's looking for a concession stand. Anyways, when he finds a concession stand, he finds Corporate Kane. And he asks for, like, a beef jerky, a protein shake, and 2 cans of tuna with extra protein. And Kane's like, oh, but we have a hot dog. And the Ryback shoves him around. Kane runs off. Ryback's like, hey, you forgot your nuts, stupid. I'm like, wow. It's so bad, it's funny. At least with Ryback, if it's bad, it's funny. With Roman Reigns, it's bad, and I just want to shoot myself through a window. Okay, so then we move on to the main event. We have Dolph Ziggler and versus Lionel Sexton and Seth Rollins and JJ Security, Joey Mercury, and Jimmy Noble, who apparently won the vote by 93% on WWF. And the match itself, I mean, Noble and Berkeley got a few shots in it, but that was pretty much it. It was just all about Cena and Ziggler on this one. And Seth Rollins was like, screw this, I ain't getting part of that. And, Ziggler wins. Daniel Bryan comes out of nowhere, throws him into the ring, throws Seth Rollins in the ring. Ziggler gets a super kick and AA. Bryan comes in, they start doing a yes chant. And then, you heard a ping of a sound that we haven't heard since like freaking 2011. And I thought we were done with this crap. A freaking laptop is back. The anonymous Raw general manager. Because Michael Cole said, "Can I have your attention, please? I just got a email from anonymous Raw general manager, and I quote, the party is over, guys. Order will be restored on Cyber Monday next week." And out of nowhere, oh my god, I already had a headache and that just made it worse. Oh my god, why are they bringing this shit back? I know it's most likely temporary, thank god. But why? Wasn't Hornswoggle part of this whole thing? Oh yeah, I forgot. WWE's trying to test out Logic, aka Big Show, signing out for his ass, even though he has an ironclad contract, and now this. The GM down the road is not John Laurinaitis or Sting. I'm like questioning my logic with the company. Anyways, that's it for me, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed my review. If you like it, comment down below, subscribe, and follow me on Twitter down below. And don't have nightmares about the anonymous Raw general manager.